You want to start us off?
It's after this reunion, it's been made very clear that nobody came here for love. The theme song said that they did because everything's just falling apart at the seams. Even after the reunion, it's getting worse and worse. Like, let's start with our winners, Amaya and Brian.
There was
What a
only
disappointment!
two questions.
Yeah, and I'm not only am I disappointed in that, I'm disappointed in the fact that the relationship failed so horribly. I'm like, Amaya has had no good luck in this show at all. But at least
That
she got 50K and some brand deals. But during this reunion, when asked questions about their relationship, they give like, oh yeah, she met his family and whatnot, and she bonded with his mom. And then we got to the serious stuff about Brian allegedly cheating and
allegedly.
allegedly allegedly for legal reasons allegedly because according to Chris, who was at the scene of the crime at least one of the times, he ain't seen shit. And it's just like, yeah, you didn't help clear up his name at all.
We're not surprised.
Yeah, and Amaya looked so uncomfortable with the question as well. She was all nervous, laughing. I remember that. Girl, GG's to that relationship. Unfortunately,
But I want to pivot
hmm
because I don't want to spend too much time. Can we talk about the people who really didn't even need to be there?
girl, we could just rapid fire through them. What was
Like
it? The Casa rejects
the
and
ones
some of
that were
the
in there for like 5 seconds.
yeah Belle Dasher.
She wasn't in
Like,
Casa, but she was only there for
oh,
1 day.
yeah, it's like they're irrelevant. Like,
Like you got on the plane to get there and then got on the plane to go back home the next.
literally, exactly. And oh, you're not dating Jeremiah. Okay, cool. You can go home
Yeah, I
now.
don't care. Anyway, moving on.
Right. Bye. Like, thanks for coming.
JD, just like JD, she should have went home. You should have been
Yeah.
home.
And Zach with a
But it
C.
happened. I didn't even
Like,
realize he wasn't there.
he
He
was
went.
there. That's the thing.
Oh, he was there.
Yes. He was there, girl. He was there.
I ain't see him.
Looking as fruity as a. Ooh, I mean,
Just like Elan, you were like, why
oh
y'all
yeah, girl. With his slick. I can't believe people thought he was handsome, but
looking like
anyway,
American Psycho?
child. Anyway, who
Anyway,
else? Vanna. I mean, well,
I'll give
apparently
him the ones.
yeah, she stood up for Shelly at
Olandria.
one, yeah, and Alandria at one point, but they didn't even put that in the reunion. Like, what?
And
Who else?
then,
Grayson?
anyway, moving on.
I'm sorry Pepe led you on, but girl,
Like, that's all we have. You should have just
rejection
went
is
home.
protection, okay? Yeah.
Like, a lot of the stuff they were saying could have just been a Zoom conversation.
Right. And I find it interesting how easily she forgave Huda after Huda being all sneaky and stuff at the stand up business challenge, but whatever, I guess we just move on.
Like, I feel like a lot of this was a waste of time. That could have been a conversation outside of the show.
Facts.
Like,
Like
I mean,
who
the
else?
Jaden and Austin thing, and it's like, I feel like they did gloss over it a little bit, but it's just like,
They
I
made light of it. Like
don't know.
they were just laughing because what's his name? Because Austin was talking like a junkie. Like he needs to put the pipe down. What the hell is wrong? Like I truly cannot stand that man. He's such trash. Like anyway, sorry that happened to you, Jaden.
But like, you should have known better. I feel like they should have talked about his conflict with Amaya and how they
Mm.
somehow overcame that because isn't she following him?
She started following him after this reunion.
So yeah, I wonder what happened there.
Right.
And then his love triangle, right triangle between him, Ace, and Shelly. They could have talked about that, but
Definitely. I mean, what was it to talk? Well, what would they have said? Like, I don't
That
even
she
know.
didn't really like him like that, and she shouldn't have liked him like that. I mean, she did like him like that, but she shouldn't have.
She did,
Yeah, she said it. I think it was in the Kiki interview. She said she was in the bathroom and she realized, oh, I really like Austin.
girl. Shut up, Shelly.
I had to stop watching.
I'm sorry, but
But
like,
did Kiki
girl,
call him fine or
sh-
handsome?
girl, I don't remember that at all. Did I
But
watch
I'm
the
just
fuck?
like, girl. Anyway, moving
Right.
on.
Who's
I just want
next?
to bring up Hannah.
Oh, I mean, Hannah's chill. I don't have any immediate issues with her. She was being kind of bitter when she first left, but like, it's whatever now.
It's crazy she doesn't get the same amount of hate as Olandria and Shelly, considering she was the main one calling her Hurricane Huda. Like, girl, you felt bullied by those two or like other people in the villa, but you didn't feel that way about Hannah because y'all are. Anyway,
Right.
and I get why she's sad, but like, girl, get over it.
Hmm.
Like, I would be sad too if I lost 2 men in a row.
Speaking of the men she lost, let's talk about Charlie. We'll give Charlie his twos. We'll give Charlie.
Yeah,
No, we'll give or we'll give him his fives.
oh, you want to give him fives? Okay. Let's be fair and give him his threes.
Okay, I'll give him his threes because I just love when people clock her or like indirectly call her out because it's like when he's what he said, "Oh, I would have ended things after that pancake situation," and I'm like, "Facts," because girl, shut up. Like it was never that serious. But and what else did he said? Oh, when it came to the Ace ringleader allegations, he was like, "Ain't no man leading me anywhere." All right, Charlie. It was just funny the way he delivered it with his accent was funny.
And I agree. I
Um,
just, I don't know. I thought he was pretty funny, but I didn't really care too much. They didn't even really go into it about his relationship with Hannah.
no, oh, what did they asked? I think Ariana asked them if they were romantically talking to like if they were trying to get back together right now, and they both said no. And then he was just still upset because Amaya was the final vote to get him off, and he was like, "Oh, I thought we would build a close friendship," and da 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 da. And it's like, whatever. Her response was my response, like, "Sir, get over it. Get over
And then who else? TJ,
it."
was he actually paying attention at the reunion? I couldn't really tell.
Child, when he paid attention when they asked, "Oh, how do you feel about Pepe and Iris?" and he was like, "Oh, they're my favorite couple." Shut up, T. Why are you lying? Why are you
Like I
lying?
said, you still
Wait,
want Iris.
you still want her? I seen your TikToks. You want her? We know
No
you
matter
do.
how much you think you can trick us by looking at Andrina's boobs, you still want Iris.
Like you ain't fooling nobody. We seen you, TJ. We seen you, and it's okay. Iris is single now. Give her a minute, and then y'all can spin the block. It's okay.
And I also want to shout out Andrina as well because I did mention her.
Hmm.
I just thank you for clocking Austin because he tried to lie about that situation with Jaden. She's like, I seen the text messages, and I don't know why Jaden didn't stand up for herself and say you texted me. Why did it take her to say something?
Cause yeah, people were too busy laughing at Austin because they think he's this funny little silly clown, and it's just like, no, this dude is a problem. He's irritating, worthless, and useless. Like,
And just the clown.
right, and he ghosted her, and y'all are just sitting over here laughing, and then he wants to sit there and play stupid. Like, shut up, Austin.
And then you know who really pissed me off? Not as bad as Austin does on the daily. Coco.
Oh my gosh, what a letdown. We were rooting for you, and then you just ruined it.
Like, you talked all that mess in the podcast and you was like in shady like comments and Instagram about how A should have been with you and this, that, and the third, and now you want to get on here and be like, oh, I didn't mean it like that. How else would you mean it?
Right,
How else
just
can you
be
possibly mean delusional?
right, just being messy and talking ish about people you don't even really know. You were there for 3 seconds.
Olandria standoffish, but she don't know you. Were they supposed to be making friendship bracelets with you?
Right. Y'all just met.
Like, this ain't strawberry shortcake wherever she live.
And then to say that she was all my man, my man, my man, and it's just like because she took that one picture, that's not the same thing. That's
And then
not the
she
same.
backtracked when Olandria was like, oh, Clark, Vanna, Grayson, Jaden. Who else was in Casa?
I think you said them all.
Oh, well, all of them, yeah. What did they say? No.
They
So,
said no.
girl, keep it cute. Doing all that stuttering. Stand on business. Punk.
Right. Now you just lost a bunch of supporters. Good job,
A bunch of supporters she probably never had because she was only there for like 5 minutes.
girl.
And then she
Talking
tried
about
to deflect by saying, oh, I'm Team Chocolate Girls.
mm-hmm.
And I'm glad they didn't take that bait.
Right.
And speaking of a deflector, can we talk about Huda and Chris? And
Wait,
that
before we move on to Huda and Chris. Um actually no, go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's talk about Huda and Chris.
okay. I just want to say congratulations to Chris for standing on business because she tried to make it seem like, oh, yeah, we kind of made up. And he's like, nope.
Wrong answer. Go ahead.
Exactly. And
No, we didn't. I don't like you. You was over there talking about all this trash, talking about his pee pee and everything. Like, girl,
after you just gave it up to him,
right.
you didn't like him that much and you thought it was so small and the sex wasn't good, but you was trying to coerce him.
Exactly. They didn't put that in the reunion in the final cut.
Yeah, they had a whole conversation and yet none of that was shown.
Annoying.
But she thought
Produ-
she had a bad edit.
Production is trash.
They protected her the whole season and now at the reunion. Girl, give me a break.
Please.
If we're being honest, I knew they wouldn't really have lasted, even if
Hmm.
they didn't break up,
Hmm.
because let's be real here, he only wanted Shelly.
Yeah. And then he tried to switch up when Shelly wasn't giving him the attention that he wanted, and it's just like, Huda, he didn't really want you to begin with, and now you're mad. I don't like the jealousy stuff, the jealousy narrative certain people try to push. Can't stand it.
It's in the reverse for me. She was crying about pancakes and flowers that she was never getting.
Exactly. When you weren't his first choice, you weren't even his priority. What are you talking about?
Exactly. And I like how Zach, I'll give him his threes when he was in there and she was talking and he was back there sleeping. Cause girl, what are you saying?
I love the moment between him and Brian, and someone was like, they were having a scammer off. Girl, it's just like, yeah. I mean, only one scammer won the war, but one scammer won the battle, the other scammer won the war, I guess, at the end of the day.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. But he got nuked in the end
Period.
for like But yeah, I thought that was funny when he fell asleep.
That was a moment.
Because I was falling asleep when it came to Pepe and Iris.
Girl. The fact that he cheated on her, Latino men, y'all are down a million points with this cast. I promise you. Oh my goodness. But it's just like to hear that people were like, oh, they were my favorite couple and they were the most believable couple. Pepe and Iris, they only got together out of necessity. Like Iris is
Believable is crazy. I'm sorry.
thank you. Like Iris's real match, TJ, was was voted out or like didn't receive enough votes to stay on. So she went with Pepe. And
But you know what?
started fucking
She
her.
should have just went home.
Exactly. Apparently they didn't let her go home. I don't know. That's crazy.
Well, as High School Musical once said,
Stick to the status quo.
hmm and the stats code happened to be TJ.
Yeah.
Like, girl, he's so embarrassing in the hotel lobby too.
In the allegedly in the hotel
Allegedly,
lobby. allegedly.
Not even in the broom closet, in the middle of the lobby?
Like the bathroom stall? I don't know, something.
Mr. Mosby would hate you.
He would be calling you all types of hooligan.
Hey, maybe a stronger word, but
Oh.
anyway,
Mm.
I just I want to talk about Nicolandria, you know?
The only couple left in the final four. Crazy.
Sad.
Gorgeous gowns, gorgeous gowns.
I don't have really anything bad to say about them.
Me neither, not right now at least. Nick is annoying, but he's doing right by Olaf, so I
Hmm.
respect.
And I just hope it's genuine because I feel like she just deserves someone after what she's been through this whole season.
Agreed.
Because I feel like she's a very solid person. She's probably the most honest on this cast.
Yeah, I just feel like she's too giving. Like my only issue with her is that she's too nice to certain people, and you see how it backfires with people like Huda, you know. And it's like you were trying to reciprocate the love that you were getting, that you thought you were getting from Taylor, just for him to be faking it the whole time, and then you still cordial with him outside the villa, and even letting Nick still be friends with him, which is kind of crazy.
You
But
know?
yeah.
I just don't like how people just like to assume, oh, he's not attracted to her. And we all know why they
Hmm.
think that, but I just don't like that. Anyway,
They are.
she deserves happiness.
Yeah. But
And
who else?
speaking of, because you did bring up Taylor,
Oh,
and I have to agree, I have to say, snooze fest, I don't care about that relationship.
Taylor and Clark. I just
Take all his money.
three dreads.
Said the science kid. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah. Take all his money, girl, because it's given. The streets are saying that he's being abusive towards you in subtle ways, and it's like, girl, take his money and run.
with that kid feeling, how do you like mature women, but
You
you
never
want
like
that kid feeling?
exactly. You never liked mature women. You couldn't even tolerate being with Coco. You couldn't, or Lydia. So it's just like, what are you talking about?
And can we talk about how just terrible that apology was?
Oh my gosh, when he said, "You know you're my dog," girl, shut.
She's a woman.
Thank you.
Act accordingly.
Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't even hear the words "I'm sorry,"
At all.
and I like. And what really is kind of making me side eye is the fact that Ace and Shelly are still friends with him, even though they
Hmm.
say that they're close to Olandria. I just like I don't know.
Yeah,
That's kind of wild.
and I feel like Olivia is she's trying to be cool with it. There's just like, girl, you don't have to be cool with that. You don't have to be friends with everybody.
Right. But I will give Ace his sevens. He stood on business. He called people out. I give
Mhm.
Shelly her tens because, you know, she's a woman. And she also stood on business and she called people out. They named names,
Yeah,
instances that happened that we did see and what we didn't see.
yeah. Because
And
like,
the other side was just stuck.
because Austin, you've always been a spineless weirdo who doesn't know when to shut the fuck up. Um, the only time I was just looking at it like kind of like, was it that big of a deal when it came to like when he was calling out Amaya for the joke, and then she
Hmm.
said that she was trying to correct that situation, and it's just like, well, he even said in the reunion that he laughed at it, but it's like, well, if you laughed at it, then you and she said she was trying to fix it. Why are you still upset?
I thought he meant like he just laughs at the short jokes in general.
Yeah, because I haven't even seen the TikTok of what he was referring to, so I don't know how good or how bad it was, but
I
yeah,
don't know. I see it as I thought he meant like he would just laugh, like, you know, because everybody is saying he's shorter than what he says he is. So I seen that as him laughing about that, but like being upset with her, I guess because they trying to mend whatever happened between them. Because you know how their start in the villa was like really shaky.
yeah. Well, I don't
But
know.
I don't know.
Yeah, they follow each other on Instagram, so they must have gotten over it. So
Another thing we didn't see at the reunion.
Right.
But I will say this, those extended clips they did show at the reunion proved
Hmm.
Shelly right.
Hmm. But a lot of people won't see it because it's just like, yeah, Huda said all of that, but it's just like looking at Shelly, she wasn't really comfortable with it, but that's not the part that most people are going to pay attention to. They're going to see her agreeing to it and Huda being very clear about what the situation is, and they're going to run with that.
Exactly. And I like how she called her out and said, "Oh, do you remember this?" And then she was stuck and she's like, I really don't. But you should focus on your relationship."
Like, what kind of condescending nonsense was that? Focus on my
Right.
relationship. Focus
Like,
on
girl,
yours.
you causing problems in my life. Absolutely not.
Right. You focus on yours. You're with an F boy that was on three different dating shows where he couldn't stop jumping from woman to woman. So
Like, look
tell
at how many
Netflix
failed relationships you've had on the show.
exactly.
Like
It's almost
Jeremiah.
like Netflix won't let you speak. You were on red carpet with this man. Shut up.
And Netflix says, "Don't put me in it."
Exactly.
I was like, "What about that?"
Won't be bothered.
But her main failed relationship, Jeremiah.
Hmm.
And, I just wish the host would have addressed how she treated him in the house, like calling him out of his name and whatnot. I just felt like that was just wrong.
It was wrong. Like she took it to the next level. If she had just like cussed him out one time or just yelled at him once, it wouldn't have been that bad. But she kept doing it, and it was like she was bringing down the mood of the villa for multiple days. It was ridiculous. And
That
then
sounds like bullying to me.
exactly. And then when it came to the love bombing thing, I'm so glad that he cleared it up because a lot of people like to use therapy speech without actually know what it means. Huda and Ace. Like, and I'm glad he addressed you both specifically because that
And I
was
gave
complete
him his
nonsense.
vibes for that.
Yup. Because that whole situation was freaking ridiculous. And if for Huda to say, "Oh well, you can do it unintentionally," well then if that's the case, you did it intentionally because you were the first one to talk about some "I love you" the first day you met this man.
Even like, okay, so Jeremiah and Ace follow each other now.
Hmm.
So I wonder what happened at the reunion that gave them like some sort of resolution.
I want to know too because it seems like they were saying that they had a whole argument and a screaming match, and people were also getting emotional and crying, but they didn't show any of that at the reunion.
And I really wish they did, because I feel like a lot of things would have made more sense.
Yeah,
If that made sense. I don't know if that made sense.
like you mean like the end results would have made more sense?
Yeah, like, cause why is certain people following each other, unfollowing each other? This reunion was a nothing burger.
Yeah, it was missing a lot. It was like we addressed some things, but we didn't dive deep enough.
And we're gonna have to dive a little deeper because I don't really like this person. I just feel like she's really trifling and fake as she talks so much online, but when they got to the reunion, she wasn't standing on business.
Huda,
Exactly.
yeah, perfect description. Cause why would you post like that Instagram post she made after the reunion? After the reunion
I
aired,
got a lot
talking about
going on.
huh?
When she said I got a lot going on.
Yeah. Who the hell like so you are racist. You're racist. Because when Alondria said that she asked you to say something to your fans, you chose not to.
Oh, I have a lot going on. And they were racist to me too. What about me? Mind you, they made a statement.
Right. And it's still posted on their Instagram. But then here you are being petty.
You didn't take that long to post anything about the BBL allegations or who you're dating.
Right. Or when they were accusing you of kicking out two gay guys from off of a stream out of a room or whatever.
Exactly. But it takes you how long? You actually it take you what, how many years to even post about that?
Right.
Like your friend, your quote unquote sister, had her face photoshopped onto George Floyd's body and you on top of his killer and you're not gonna say nothing?
Right. It's disgusting.
And then to get on TikTok and also laugh in the comments of your self-hating publicist,
Hmm.
you're not really sorry.
And then
You're
try to deflect and with more Zionist accusations for Andy Cohen. It's just like,
but
well, why didn't you say that to his face?
you was on that podcast, Call Her Daddy or whatever it's called.
Right. Not
Anyway,
sta- right. Not standing on business. You doing this stuff all on social media, but not in the face. Right.
right. That's why you
Punk.
got called out on BuzzFeed. And you can't even compare the hate that you got to what they're getting. Shelly is getting hate from brands. Why is BuzzFeed
BuzzFeed
talking about giving her a knuckle sandwich?
and New York Times was misquoting her. Another news place, like these are big brands that are trying to paint her as a bad person.
Rolling Stone too.
You got TikTok influencers talking about some they want to punch them in the face and putting their faces on punching
Someone
bag.
posted on Twitter they was gonna scalp one of them.
Girl, it's disgusting. All
But
behind
these are
you.
your sisters. These are your sisters. And I'm glad they're not friends with you.
Yep. Broke it off right there and then.
I
Right.
found it really funny how she was talking about how she felt bullied after watching the clips. That's not how that works. If you felt bullied, you would have felt bullied in that moment inside of the villa while it was actively happening. Not when you sit back and watch it.
Exactly. And it's like the clip that they did show, that was not bullying. That was them assessing your actions, the way you've been behaving this whole time behind Jeremiah and being territorial and whatnot. Unnecessarily territorial. This man is not your husband. Go sit
Exactly.
down.
And you brought up it was one clip. Meanwhile, she has a whole montage of her going off on people in the villa.
Hmm.
You were the one that was bullied.
And then she's laughing at it like it was funny and cute.
And Iris and Amaya too. Like, girl, that's not cute.
Right. She was attacking you two the most. It's very weird.
For a man.
A man that didn't even really like her like that. Well, I stopped
Not
liking her
even
like
just
that.
one, two.
Girl.
Multiple. She wanted Pepe. She wanted TJ. They didn't want her.
Hmm.
Like that. Like a whole montage. But you were bullied. If you were bullied, why would you want your bullies to meet your child? If I don't like someone, I would not want them anywhere near my child.
Exactly. They didn't ask, you brought it up.
Like, I just don't understand that. This whole reunion was disappointing to me. And I really did wish they would have gone into detail about a lot of other things. It just so much filler. This was like a filler.
I feel like they probably did go into detail about certain things because they recorded for 14 hours and they only gave us two.
No, I'm talking about what they showed us.
Oh yeah, like the four, like yeah, they probably edited out a lot of the stuff that they did address, but this production team is just like they all they do is show their ass.
Fire them all. The
Please,
end.
it's just trash.
And before I let everyone go, I just want to bring up what I just seen like last night or a couple days ago. The podcast that's been happening after reunion. Because Ace, you really pissed me off.
Girl, he
And I
proved exactly why he and Shelly didn't make it into the final four.
He really did. And I feel like this is coming from a place of jealousy because of the attention Nicolandria has been getting that he feels like he and Shelly deserved. But this is a horrible way to go about that. If you really wanted attention, you would be going to those interviews with Shelly. Shelly wouldn't be there by herself.
Exactly.
You need to stop thinking you're bigger than the program.
Or thinking about what you should have gotten or what you're owed.
And it's weird to consider, well, to say that Nick isn't your close friend, but maybe Brian is because he checks on you. You saying that Nick didn't defend you, but he did on the Kiki Palmer show when he said you weren't the ringleader?
Right. And then Nick even said that you weren't answering his calls. So how was he supposed to check on you?
Exactly. Typical Leo.
Yeah. It's just like Ace, that was just so weird. Like and you just probably drove a wedge between you and Alandria and Shelly and Alandria, and then also you and Shelly. Like, how is your relationship going to survive this? You trash talking your friend's relationship.
And someone did bring up, why did he even feel that comfortable to even talk about their relationship like that?
Hmm.
It's just like, I don't know. I feel like if you're close friends with Olandria, you want to be saying what you're saying because people are already talking about how they don't think their relationship is genuine. You're adding more fuel to the fire.
Right. People calling about industry plant relationship, PR relationship, all that stuff.
And I find it really weird how you gonna bring up the herpes allegations, even though those were
Oh,
already cleared up, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, well, yeah, I did see code source," but your own
yeah,
bestie Taylor said, "I even seen Charlie hit him in the face."
right. And that stuff was months ago. Why are you bringing that up? Like, why is that being brought up now?
Like you really, like he's really showing his age, because a lot of people's like, "Oh, he's really mature for a 23-year-old." No, he's just
Yep.
another Taylor, childish.
Yep.
And that's another thing. Why are y'all close friends with Taylor and close friends with Alandria? Taylor did her dirty. Why would you even want to associate with someone who had to fake attraction to her and let her on? I don't understand that.
It's just really disappointing. I truly don't get it.
Like calling Nick fake, but you was supporting a fake relationship in the villa. Anyway,
Right. Like, it just screams attention seeking, which this whole cast does. Like, everybody's a clout chaser, everybody's a clout demon. Like, everybody
and
just is
you're,
an attention whore.
and you're really not as emotionally mature as you think you are. I can see why you never had a girlfriend until now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even last a minute with you.
Girl.
I mean, I didn't even want to, but come on now.
Like, I don't know. This was our first and last season of this show because honestly, this was just a mess.
R.I.P. Love Island. You'll never see me again.
You are bones. Bones.
Dead dog.
Like dead dogs, y'all are bones.
Never
Like,
again. And
yeah.
never do the heart rate challenge ever. Because what do you mean you're licking peens?
Child.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Well, bringing up the heart rate challenge, it was interesting. That's another thing that got cut. That he was held accountable at the reunion, but they didn't want to show that either. Wonder why.
Editing. Make Shelly the villain.
Girl, production is this production team? Would you say this production team is racist or
Yes, there's no black women on it.
girl?
Like the
Just a
way
big
they edited Shelly, and they you would think they could see the hate that she was getting. They didn't even make a statement for the anti-bullying. They made one for Huda, but they didn't make one for Landry and Shelly.
no. It was
Ariana
mute.
didn't do it either. She need to be fired too.
Hmm.
Like everyone on that show, production wise, hosts, fired. I don't want to see them ever again. I mean, I'm not watching it, but still,
Yeah.
this is
Everybody's moving funny. Everybody has these weird friendships and weird connections that they're keeping up with, even after realizing who the person actually is. It's just disappointing. That's what you can describe the season as a big disappointment.
the show is a disgrace. And I never want to watch it again. R.I.P. Rest in piss. And
Period.
that's all I gotta say. Nothing ass reunion. Nothing burger season. Just nothing. And the fans made it even worse.
Don't even
Anything
get me started on. Don't get me started on them people.
I'm not because I've been through enough. We've been stressed this whole summer. I'm gonna say y'all are delusional and crazy, and you all need lobotomies. The end.
Immediately.
And that's my final thoughts.
My final thoughts are. I was gonna say something really inappropriate. My
Give
final
it
thoughts
to
are everybody. Like, I'll see you hoes in hell. Goodbye.
I don't even wanna see y'all there, y'all need to go below. I'm on the upper VIP level. Y'all need to
Oh,
go
I'm
below
in
me.
heaven. I'm in
Huh?
heaven. Y'all are in hell.
I don't think you're in heaven for reasons I won't
Wow. Is it because I'm gay?
say. Well, yes, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
And you
Right,
know
that's
what?
enough
Like,
of us.
all I ask in the end,
Mhm.
watch with your eyes and not your coin slots.
And those who know, if you know, you know. Okay.
You know? But we'll see y'all later for the next
Yeah.
video.
Bye.
Yeah.